And we wait for people. Where are you people? It's pretty early in England though now. It's I think it's getting close to 7:20 in the morning. Got my chips. Hello, Andy Holmes. You're the first one on my stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm good, thanks, Andy. Can you hear me okay? It's a little bit windy up here. Just checking that the stream is coming through pretty good before I get it off my... Thank you, Steve Turner. I'm here. Hi, Kenny. Excellent, glad things are going. Good morning, Jukesies. Good morning, Stuart. Yeah, I'm here at Carl's Jr. I've got my chips. And I've got my super nuclear Fanta. Darren Dix, hi Tom Stoker crap. I'm fully aware of that. Oh, hello, my friend Mark Rogers. Thank you for waking me up at whatever ridiculous time that was. Pitch is breaking a bit. Right, okay. Hopefully it won't. I've got it on 4G, you see. So with a bit of luck, it might stay okay. Please keep me informed in the comments. Thank you, Wayne. Looks good from Australia. So the plan is, on this live stream, is I'm going to go, if possible, for about an hour and answer all your questions about Pattaya, about me, about the channel. It's kind of like no holds barred. But the first thing I'm going to do is try and hit this button. There we go. So I'll give you a bit of a look of Pattaya. Snowing in Dublin, says Frogmuck Juggalug. Great name. Well, he says it's sowing, but I presume it's snowing. Well, I'm going to try and make the most of my last day, and I've got my camera with me, so I'm going to try and do some filming. I'm miles behind on the filming at the moment, guys. This is because I was ill for 10 days, as lots of you know already. -7 in Southampton. Thank you, Steve. Wow, that is cold. So yeah, I'm going to keep the stream running for as long as I can, or until they kick me out of Carl's Jr. Fries are good, actually. They're going to get cold. So what do you want to know, guys? Fine, fair subscribers of BFB channel. I can tell you for a start, it's 31 degrees in Pattaya today, and I've got a little bit of shade, so I'm pretty happy about that. -5 in Bristol and snowing. Dave Miniter is coming over on the 18th of March. Enjoy yourself, sir. Yeah, so I'll be back in to Manchester Airport. Titastic. I'll give you that in a second. Am I getting any more teeth quotes? No, I'll fly back into Manchester Airport at 7 o'clock on Friday morning. That's if the plane lands. Wouldn't it be great if they cancelled the flight in Dubai and Emirates had to put me up in Dubai for a few days? That'll be okay. Fantastic. No, the teeth. Let's bring you back to me and my teeth. Here we go. Oh. So the latest on the teeth is I'm going to go home soon. I don't have time to get them done now. So what I will do is I will give you an update on what the good old NHS have to say. Whether they're going to fill it, whether they're going to do the crowns, or what's going to happen with that. Because with the NHS in the UK, if you're not from the UK, the NHS dentists do have a fixed price for a course of treatment depending on what the treatment is. So if it's a filling, it's about £50–55 or something like that, and that's for as many fillings as you happen to need. If it's a crown, it's about 250–260 quid, but that's for as many crowns as you need. So if the dentist decides, yeah, we'll rebuild the whole front and give you 4 crowns, well, it's going to be 4 for the price of 1. So yeah, if it gets capped, then great, but I quite like the rest of them to get capped for the value, because otherwise it'd be cheaper to get it done here in Thailand. Darren Dix, thank you. Manchester should be fine. That's bad news. Keep the character of the money, says Rizzo Blizzo. Yeah, the problem is though, once it gets close, it's more of a self-confidence thing. It's just shit. Frog going to Pattaya for Songkran. Any tips first time going? Yeah, don't go in Songkran. Some people love it, some people hate it. Any time is a good time to go to Pattaya. The problem I have with Songkran is everywhere else in Thailand it lasts 3 days maximum. I think the actual Songkran day is April the 22nd. In Pattaya they drag it out for a couple of weeks. 1,200 Aussie dollars for a crown. It's about £600. That's a lot more. How busy, Andy? How busy it is in Pattaya now? Well, let's have a look. It's this busy. That is Pattaya Beach today. There's the sunshine. David Minter, how was LK Metro? It was fine. Let's get out of the wind now. It was really good. The room was great. It's just one of those things that it's just loud. It's really loud. LK Metro is loud, and it wouldn't be such of a really any kind of problem because I'd be out and about normally. But I got ill for 10 days, so when you're ill and it's not double glazed, the room's in fever, as nice as they are, it was really, really loud. So that was a problem. As you can see, I've got hardly any suntan because I've had this bastard cold. Titastic, what's the story behind my t-shirt? I'm an atheist. That's the story. I have a lot of atheist tees. Me and religion just don't go, I'm afraid. Obiora from London, nice videos. How is Pattaya October? It's wet at the start, and the later it gets into October, I find, the drier it gets. I went for all of October this month, and yeah, it rains, and it rains torrentially, but it generally only rains for a couple of hours at a time. But this October, you could never tell when it was going to rain. It started off in the afternoon, and then it pissed it down midnight at one time. Hello, the man. Day State Fox, 7 hours and 33 minutes until takeoff from Heathrow to Bangkok, then off to Pats. Have a fantastic trip. Is Champagne Go-Go still dead? I've not been in this trip. It used to be my favourite on LK Metro to Champagne. This trip, my favourite in terms of standard of women is Queen Club. Queen Club is really, really good, and my favourite girl is still in touch at Go-Go, which I like a lot. Where else did I go in? Night before, I went into the office, which was just okay. Crystal, which is okay. It's all right. Day-Stay Fox, you can't buy me beer at Hideaway. I'm going to Hideaway tonight, by the way, if anybody's on stream and fancies having a last drink with me in Pattaya. I'll be in the Hideaway at Kevin Thailand's meat night tonight. Whoever that was asking where I was at, am I at the KFC? Close. I'm just below it, actually. I'm at Coles Junior, floor 3, Central Festival. That's where I'm live streaming from today. We'll use this link. I based my lost holiday to Pattaya on you. Wayne Souls, great. I'm glad you had a great time in Pattaya. Yeah, it is Makabucha Day today. Get my drinking in before midnight. Absolutely correct. If you've not been to Thailand before, they do have Buddha days, big Buddha days and various Buddha days, and on some of them they have 24 hours where there is no booze sold. Hopefully LK Metro will shut down, because then I might be able to get some sleep before I leave it at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. This year the government has stretched Songkran out a bit, apparently. Well, normally Pattaya stretches for about 10 days here anyway, which is too far. Have I seen Cheap Charlie shooting video? No, I've not met Cheap Charlie at all. Volante, yes, I am very, very sad to leave. I'm always sad to leave. Somebody asked me when I'm next back. October, I think. October. Jonathan Millard, my boxing MC friend. He is the voice of the Vale. He has a fabulous moustache, and I'm glad you love the water park video. That's actually my favourite one I've done. Ask Candy to play some Northern Soul. Thank you, Mark Williams. I will do that tonight. It is always sad the last day of the man. I've got my camera with me. I've got to go out and oops. film some more stuff. I don't know Bangkok 112 either, Darren Dix. So no, Cheap Charlie, Bangkok 112 I haven't met. The guys I met on this trip, I met Ian Black. He's got videos just about, he's just starting to bring out his trip videos. And I met Johnny. There is something happening over in Hua Hin, or Hua Hin. And he's restarting again soon as well. He's got his cast is off his leg. So look out for his videos too. And obviously I've met Kev just once, actually this time, because he went up north for Graham's funeral. And I met Titastic and Mrs. Titastic, of course. Am I friends with Steph in Thailand? Luke says, I've never met Steph. He's another vlogger who I have not met. Wiggy Wigmore, have a safe flight home. I'll try. Why don't guys shoot live there? I'm not sure what that means. Is that why don't I live here? I can't. I'm 44 years old. Working out here is pretty much impossible for a Falang, and the only time I'll be able to move out here, in minimum, is in 6 years' time, which is when I hit 50, and then I will come and live out here. I hope. All depends on how things happen at home and so on and so forth. Chips are getting cold now. 12 minutes into the stream. I'm going to stretch this out for at least half an hour, I hope, if I can. Okay, Cole. Patty Newbie, I'm leaving. I am leaving. I'm sorry to hear it more than you are too. I'll be an excellent Muay Thai commentator. Thank you. I'm not actually a commentator. I'm an MC. So I do a little bit of commentary sometimes at my boxing events. So like, it's more G'ing the crowd up. But when I did football, I've mentioned this before, the best job I've ever had, which is I was a stadium announcer for 2.5 years for Newcastle United when they were in Europe, and it was just amazing. I'll be flying out Florente in April. Is Soy 6 alive and kicking? Soy 6 will always be alive and kicking. And when am I coming back? October. I'll be back in October. Will there be any homeland vlogs when you're not in Thailand? I think I'm going to have to do some Darren Dix. I've got, if I come back in 6 months, if I do a Thai Day Friday, I'll come back to you in a second on that one, Day State. Yeah, if I do a Thai Day Friday every week, that means I need 26 vlogs in the bank, and I'm nowhere near it. So I'll have to do some live streams from wherever I'm at. I will be in Greece in the summer, and I will be in the UK doing the boxing for 2 and a bit months before that. So yeah, I'll knock out some UK stuff. The problem is nobody watches it. I do most of my vlogging here in Thailand, and I seem to have people who like Thailand obviously watching the channel, and the UK stuff doesn't perform particularly well, and the stuff I filmed in Spain did really badly. Nobody watched that at all. So maybe I'll do a couple from Greece just to show you what it's like, but my heart's not really in Greece anymore. I've hinted at this before. When do things start at the Hideaway tonight? 8 o'clock. 8 till midnight tonight. Finishes at midnight at the Hideaway. Darren Dix, I do travel around different cities on the piss, as you say. But yeah, I should if I go anywhere else. I will show you some more stuff from Greece. I'll show you where I live over there, and some of the stuff which goes on. But when I'm in Greece, it really is same shit, different day. I literally work 7 nights a week, and I don't really do anything spectacular out there. Stephen Maxwell, I'm away home tomorrow. I'm back to Pattaya in October. Scott Hamilton, thank you. Safe journey. Patty Newbie, highlight of my trip. I think Hua Hin, because I've never been there before. Hua Hin was nice. It was nice to go there, meeting up with some of the vloggers out there, and that was at the start of the trip, which was good. My party was good. I don't often throw parties, but everybody seemed to enjoy it, so I enjoyed doing that as well. Rufus, stick a big coat on when I get off the plane. I certainly will. View some Thai restaurants back home and compare and contrast. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you for that. I missed that last comment. When the next one comes up, I will refer to that. Bruce Jordan, good to see the Potters are going true to form. We're in real trouble. Real trouble. Weather looks crap. It's not. There's a few clouds up there. It's a little bit hazy, but that's the pollution rather than the weather. No, I can assure you it's pretty good and pretty hot here at the minute. Land of Oz. Coming over in August, travelling to Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket and Pattaya. 15 days, so any other suggestions would be appreciated. Loving your vlogs. Well, thank you for that. God, that's quite a lot to fit in 15 days. Don't do any more than that. 4 places in 15 days is a lot. That's a lot of travelling. A lot of travelling. Have I tried a Thai moonshine called Yadong? No, I haven't. I do drink Sangsom because it's a lot cheaper than premium spirits out here. For example, average I'd suggest Bacardi and Coke would be about 130 baht. Sangsom's normally 50 or 60. It's a bit of a quiet taste, Sangsom, but when it's less than half the price, it's certainly worth giving it a whirl. I can't see a thing doesn't help when you're blind. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for the £2 donation towards the shovel purchase in the UK. But thank you very much, sir, and thank you for coming to the party. Really appreciated your live stream from there. Appreciated your company too. Have I been to Pattaya for Songkran? Yes, Lee Morris. I've been to Pattaya. I've been to Pattaya in total. I'm not sure how many times. It's somewhere between 20 and 30. And I went to Songkran once, and once was enough. It just goes on too long, and it just pisses you off getting soaked all the time. It's fun for a couple of hours. It's not fun for 10 days. Just my opinion. Loads of people love Songkran. I don't. Lawrence Plays, sub to me. Okay. Can't do that right now. I'm live streaming, but I will do. Andre is on the stream. My French-Canadian friend. He's in my BFB party vlog. Hello, Andre. Power 20841. Are you Jean Valjean? Last day in Pattaya. Oh no, I know. Bad times. Very bad times. Come and hit me with your best shot. This is your last chance to ask me questions about Pattaya while I've got my mouth full of chips. Or fries. Mike Chef, I bet you are not missing the snow in the UK now. No, but I'll be seeing it early doors Friday morning. Get to the Devil's Den. I've not done the Devil's Den. I have done... as an Arsenal fan, why do Stoke fans hate us so much? Arsene Wenger calling us a rugby team, I think. Devil's Den, sorry, getting back to that. I'm getting behind on my questions now, but yeah, Devil's Den. Sorry, no, not been to Devil's Den. Have been to Eden in Bangkok, which is very, very similar. It's on Soi 7/1 in Bangkok. 2-girl minimum. Can't really say too much more than that, but wow, yellow line. You know it. When you know, you know. I haven't been to Castle Club Titanic. That's the one on 3rd Road, isn't it? I meant to do that this trip. I'm not going to have time, I don't think, to go tonight. The roof bar is nice in the Hilton, says Jason Cutts. I bet it is. And that is literally just behind me over there. Sorry if I've missed some of your questions there, guys. Hang on, let me bring it up. Can I scroll it down? Or can? Right, okay. Mike Chef, have I blocked you? Not that I'm aware. I'll check on that. I don't think so. I've blocked quite a few people. I'll have to have a look, Mike. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how to unblock, but I'm sure I can Google how to do it. Apologies if I have, but not that I'm aware of. But if you can't comment on my videos, then possibly. So let me look into that. Bandit 44. Okay. Yep, that's my age. S&M is, yeah, Castle Club is kind of like a domination kind of place. And my French-Canadian friend suggests that we have a BFB outing. It's difficult enough to get to people to come to the party, to be honest. But yeah, I'm up for that. Bowling night or Ramayana Water Park. Yeah, we could do that next time I'm here. Asia Forever. Will I do a video on the dark side? No, probably not, unless I live here. The reason being, there's lots of Thai vloggers who do live here, and they have much more experience of the dark side than I do, which is virtually zero in my case, because I'm a holiday vlogger. I basically vlog my holiday trips. I don't pretend to be an expert because I'm not, because I don't live here. I can't give that kind of information. I can just give it as I see it, and generally I stick to central Pattaya. That's where I go out drinking, that's where I do most of my stuff, so I'm trying to keep it real. That's why I don't do the dark side and don't like venture out to Naklu. I did a vlog down at Ban Chang and Bang Sarai when I went down there, but dark side, you're better off with one of the guys who live here, because you know, over there it's quite spread out, and you know, you do need decent knowledge. I don't want to give crap advice when I don't really know a lot about the dark side. Thanks, Mike Chef. Enjoyed playing in the snow. How about a fishing trip vlog? I don't fish, Darren. Stone Chang, let's see. Do I know Peacock's boxing gym in East London? I don't, Day State Fox, I'm afraid. Are you going to live, Stephen Maxwell, are you going to live in Pattaya and retire one day? Certainly Thailand, yeah. At the moment, at my age, yeah, Pattaya is great. Are there tour guides for the blind, as my guide dog doesn't understand Thai? Which, I don't know. I've never seen tour guides for the blind out here, but possibly. Osmagic, dark side, yeah, I've just mentioned that. Oh, what is the dark side? Oh, right, okay, sorry, yeah. The dark side is the other side of Sukhumvit Road. So when you come into Pattaya, you come along the highway. Once you get into Pattaya, that is the Sukhumvit highway. And then you will, if you're coming from Bangkok, you will turn right to get down to central Pattaya, and you'll go eventually from Sukhumvit, you'll go to Third Road, Second Road, Beach Road. The other side of Sukhumvit Road, where the lake is, that is called the dark side, and that's very residential. There's a lot of houses there rather than condos, and that's where a lot of people who live here choose to live. As I said, that's why I don't do it, because I'm a holiday vlogger, and sadly, I don't live here. Boo-hoo. But one day, bring the comments back. Is that? Oh, hang on. It is steak night at the golf club on Soyoke Metro tonight, and Daniel recommends the pork chop. That is very, very close to where I'm staying at Fever Bar. Is there anything negative that happened this trip that you can share? Yeah, quite a lot actually. One, got ill for 10 days. That was pretty negative. That was horrible. Two, I couldn't get my tooth fixed. Certainly not for the price, but I wanted to get it fixed. And yeah, and in this trip I had a few trolling issues. I don't really mind the trolls. I don't generally let them get to me, but obviously as the channel gets a bit bigger, then there are more trolls. There was one in particular which I did mention in a vlog, where somebody managed to get hold of my my Facebook password, and Facebook messaged it to me. They didn't do anything to the Facebook page, but it's a bit worrying that that could happen. So yeah, it's not been my favourite trip because of the illness, because of all that shenanigans. I've enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. I'd rather be here than anywhere else in the world. But yeah, it has put a downer on the trip, and it means I haven't vlogged anywhere near as much as I would like to, which means I'm going to be short of vlogs. So once I run out. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. What I'm going to do, I'll have to sort something. I don't know. Maybe some more live streams. Maybe I'll vlog from the UK and Greece. I don't know. But I'm going to go out and film a little bit more this evening. But I think I'm going to have about 10, maybe 10 vlogs in the bank if I'm lucky. So we'll be able to go for another 10 weeks, and then we'll have to put the channel on hiatus or do something else. Obiora from London, where is the best area to stay in Pattaya? That is up to you. Different strokes for different folks. I like drinking in the Soy Bacau area and Soy Diana and Soy made in Thailand, Soy New Plaza, and especially Soy LK Metro. So I like staying around there. I don't think I'll stay in Soy LK Metro again because it is a bit loud. So I'll probably go. Look, I've just actually done some filming. I might stay, depending on the budget next time. I might either. I'd like the LK groups. I like the LK Residence, which used to be called the Renaissance. If I have the budget next time, I'll stay there. If I don't, then I might stay on Score Beach. There's some decent value guest houses there for about 550, 600, 500, 700 baht, and that looks pretty quiet. And it's right at the between Tree Town and Second Road, so it's a great location. You can get to LK Metro easy enough from there, and Sordana. So maybe there if the budget is low. If the budget is higher, then probably the LK Residence again, something like that. Windmill a go-go. I have been to the windmill on this trip. It was very good, same as always. It was very busy too. Question from Power. Have you received any particular vaccine in view of living in Pattaya, Southeast Asia? No. It's going to be many years before I have a chance to live here, and as far as I'm aware, the research I did here in Pattaya, Hua Hin and Bangkok, you don't need vaccines. I've never had one. I probably would if I went up to Buriram or anywhere in the Isan area, maybe Chiang Mai, something like that. Thinking about doing Chiang Mai this time next year, so I will look into that. But the places which I've been to, Hua Hin, Pattaya and Bangkok, I don't think you need vaccines, or that's certainly the advice that I've been given. We'll be there in 2 weeks, Macca 69, Gate 3. So you want a Boom Boom Airport? My sponsor girl will be waiting for me. Well, send her to the airport. If I'm delayed, I'll let you know. Daysay Fox, good question. Thinking of retiring to Pattaya, Hua Hin or Chiang Mai? Your first choice out of those? Well, I can rule out Chiang Mai because I've not been there. So I wouldn't retire to a place that I've never been to, but I will go there and I may love it up there. At the moment, I would choose Pattaya over Hua Hin, simply because of my age. Like I said, I'm still fairly young, and I do like cities. I like city living. I like being able to do different things. You can do pretty much all the stuff in Hua Hin that you can do in Pattaya, except go-go bars. They don't have go-go's. But there is places like the bar at the Hilton Hotel in Hua Hin. There was a nightclub I went to, I can't remember the name of it because I was blind drunk. I was with Ian Black and Johnny. There is something happening and something happened. I got drunk and then I had to catch the ferry the next day. So if you notice my eyes are bleary, not now, but on my ferry vlog, the Hua Hin to Pattaya ferry vlog, that's because I had a really late night the night before. But yeah, at the moment, Pattaya, as I get older, it may change to Hua Hin. I liked Hua Hin. I like the more laid-back pace of life. And the beach is, it's not amazing in Hua Hin, but it's certainly better than Pattaya Beach. But I do like the option. I do love Koh Larn. I love going over to Koh Larn. I think if anybody asks me what is the best bargain in Pattaya, it's the trip to Koh Larn. It's 30 baht each way on the ferry, and then generally about 30 or 40 baht on the back bus to get to whichever beach you want to go to. So if you come to Pattaya, do Koh Larn because it's inexpensive. You can swim in the water. I love Nual Beach, which is Monkey Beach. It's great. It's a bit busier than I was hoping for this time, but that would be my top recommendation. Definitely do that. Definitely do Ramayana Water Park if water parks are your kind of thing, because that is a doozy. It's a really good park, and if you go midweek, when I went, okay, it was in October, but there was hardly anybody there. It was brilliant. 808 or iBar, says Lee Morris. Neither. I'm a DJ, so I don't want a busman's holiday when I'm here, so I don't really want to go clubbing. Mark Williams, well done for not biting for that video. Thank you. Big fat Betsy is funny though. Yeah, people always call me Betsy whenever it's written down. I have it in Greece above my DJ booth. I have a little banner saying my name and the other DJ's name, and it's just DJ Bestie over there, because when I started DJing Greece, I wasn't fat. But yeah, the amount of people who come up and say, you know, oh, Betsy, it's like, really? It's fine. I think I can take Betsy. What else we got? Best go-go. Ooh, right, okay. My favourite go-go on Walking Street, my favourite go-go's probably Iron Club and the Windmill. Sapphire's got beautiful girls, but I cannot afford them. My favourite go-go's on LK Metro this trip have been Queen Club, and my favourite go-go girl works in Touch. There's two recommendations for LK and two recommendations for Walking Street. Was the weather not as good this time, Leo? No, the weather was fine. Weather was okay. I was just ill, and the pollution was a bit worse. So it's like now, for example. Let me fling it round for you again. Yeah. So as you can see, I mean, we're looking out over there, and you should be able to see Koh Larn pretty easily, but it's pretty hazy, and they're looking over to the Pattaya city sign. Let's give it a zoom if I can. Yeah, perfect, there you go. So it's hazy, and that haze is the pollution, nothing more. So the weather's been fine, it's just been a bit polluted. They say, folks, got to go off now, watch again later. Thanks for the great vlogs, and bring back Dice Man. I will bring back Dice Man for the next one. I didn't bring the dice this time, sorry about that. I know, I'm pretty sure I have got one dice. Maybe I'll get a quick Dice Man one in before the end. I have brought back Stylie Minogue in my Koh Larn vlog, which I've not edited yet. So those of you missing Stylie from Koh Larn the first time, she's back, coming soon. Favourite go-go in Walking Street, Dead Minter, just answered that. Iron and Windmill. Go-go hopping, did I get a second opinion on my teeth? I didn't. It's 4 crowns. They were saying I'm just going to go back and get it done in the UK. By the time I got well again and started like enjoying myself, I just thought screw it. So back to me. Hey. So no, I didn't. But I will when I get back to the UK. I'll find out what actually needs doing. I think they might be right on this one though. The enamel is really, really thin. So obviously it's broken off. So whether it's gonna, if they just fill it up, it may well snap off again. Maybe 1 crown. I don't know. We'll see. Titastic says, Dockside is East Pattaya. It's the nickname for it because it was the last area to receive street lighting. Thank you, sir. Live stream on Walking Street tonight. I'm not going to Walking Street tonight. I'm going to Kev's meat night. Walking Street and everywhere else will be shutting down at 12 tonight because it is a Buddha day tomorrow. So midnight tonight to midnight tomorrow will be alcohol free. I had quite a lot of those days actually. I was here, last time I was here was October. I was here for the King's cremation, and there was a lot of days running up to it, which just happened to be Buddha days, and then the actual cremation day itself, it was just 1 day, just 24 hours, where the drinker was off in Pattaya. Most places, I think in Thailand, it was 3 days, but here it was just 1. Excuse me. Cow, hello! Pat Newbie drop. Oh, did it drop out? Sorry about that. Neil Seddon, I really do enjoy your work. Well, thank you. I really enjoy you having taken the time to watch the vlogs. Thank you very much. Are there a lot of ladyboys on Soy Bacau? Yes, Varnty, there are. There are plenty, but generally they're in ladyboy bars. So you can, there's one called, I think, Nidatai, something like that. And there's obviously Pook Bar. And there's a few along Soy Bacau, but you can spot them a mile off. Because it's not the odd ladyboy, in a bar where you might get caught out, it's full-on ladyboy bars, so it's really easy to tell. Never eat the fruits from the icebox on the street, eat cooked food. That's a tip from Michael Shannon. Super Nuclear Fanta. Pattaya newbie, bestie, have you considered a ladyboy? Come on, be honest, pal. Some of them are really hot. I mean, really, really hot. There's a famous one from years ago called Emma, who is also a porn star called Amy Amor. So if you are interested or curious about ladyboys, go on Pornhub or wherever you want to go on to, and you can check her out, Amy Amor. But no, I like girls. Sorry. Duncan Murphy, thanks Bessie. Really enjoyed your vlogs, very informative. We'll be in Pattaya in 11 days' time. Shame to miss you for a couple of beers. Yeah. Now I am pretty approachable. There's been a couple of times I've fallen out with a couple of subscribers. I'll tell you guys this now anyway. So yeah, there's a couple of subscribers. One guy, I'm not going to name them, but one guy on my second night in Pattaya, my first night in Pattaya, I was feeling a bit queasy because it was pissing down with rain and the ferry crossing from Hua Hin was rough. So I didn't go out my first night. So the second night I went out to set up the party. And I went to Pussy Bar in New Plaza, which is where I had the party. And whilst I was setting that up, I had a message from a subscriber saying, I'll come down to Pandora, which is where Jeff Carter hangs out. I think he might have still been in town at the time. And I said, yeah, great idea. I'll try and get down. I didn't make any commitment. Didn't say I would definitely pop down. But anyway, I was sorting out the party, and it was my first proper night out in Pattaya, and I was chatting with my good friend Mew, beautiful Mew from Pussy Bar, and she put the Stoke game on. Anyway, cut a long story short, I didn't make it down to meet this guy, and he really took the hump, had a go at me, not massively, in one of Kev's meets, and then just left me a snotty message on my Facebook wall. So sorry, didn't arrange to meet you. I said I'd try if I could, but I'm sorry that I couldn't, but I didn't. So that's that. And then another guy, right in the middle of when I was really, really sick, he messaged me on Facebook saying would I like to come out for Sunday dinner, and on that day I was just sweating. I didn't reply to any messages on Facebook or anything because I was ill, I was sick. So a few hours later I got a snotty message and then a snotty comment on one of my vlogs. So he's blocked. He's no longer allowed to comment on the videos. Sorry guys, I mean I do like meeting you guys, and that's why I put the party on. But and also I'll be honest, I don't really like meeting people one-on-one. It's just awkward because you don't get on with some people and you do get on with others, but if you're meeting somebody, particularly if it's over dinner, and you don't get on, and it's just odd. I'd rather meet people in group situations like my party night or Kevin Thailand's Hideaway meet and greet nights. That's great because it's safety in numbers and you can all meet each other and intermingle and all that lot. When it's sometimes when I have met subscribers one-on-one in the past, it's felt like I'm being interviewed. I'm not mad keen on that. Richard, your body needs rest, mate. Next time, stay in a better room. Tell you, the rooms in Fever Bar were really, really nice. Really, really good value. I don't want anybody thinking that this room, which I pay 700 baht a night for, isn't a nice room. It is. It's a really nice room. And had I not gotten ill, it wouldn't have been a problem because I would have been out at the time when LK Metro was at its loudest. Really friendly staff in Fever. I mean, I really do. I do rate them. And if you want to stay central, then I do recommend it, big style. But do be aware that it is loud. That's all I have to say. So thank you for that comment, Richard. Thank you. Alan Phillips, you ever had problems with bar finds being clingy? Yeah, I have actually. Not so much now. I'm a bit older and a bit fatter. But when I was younger, yeah, absolutely, I did have that problem, big style. So again, the old adage, don't shit where you eat. So for example, the worst thing I could have done is checked into Fever Bar, then I'll find one of the girls from Fever Bar, because then she's going to lose face every time I walk past with a different girl. If I'm a butterfly, it's just not worth the hassle. Somebody once put, I can't remember which vlogger it was, but it was great, perfect advice. And the advice was, if you're here for any length of time, find out where your hotel is, and then start on the outskirts. So for example, if it was my first night tonight, if I was taking this advice, which is good advice, I'm right in the middle in LK Metro. So what I would probably do is go down to Drinking Street or something, towards the North Pattaya. Start there, because then you're not walking past bars which you've bar find girls from before. So I think that's a great tip. What was the best food dish you had on this trip? I always like seeing people's reviews on food in Pattaya. Best value food, I really recommend the Tin Cup restaurant, also known as No Name Restaurant. It's on Soy Bukaw. It's quite close to the LK Metro entrance, Bukaw entrance, and it's directly opposite Sports World Bar. Doesn't have a name on it. It's always busy. But myself and my best mate, who's gone home now, we had 2 dishes each, 2 bottles of Coke each, and it was under 200 baht. So value-wise, that was great. Other foods which I've had, which is good. I really enjoyed the. There's an all-you-can-eat. It's called. It's a buffet thing where you cook your own food. That's here in Central Festival. That was really enjoyable. So yeah, that too. I like breakfasts. I will recommend iRovers for the price, and the American breakfast at Robin's Nest is good. It's not cheap. It's 195 baht, but it's very plentiful. So there's some recommendations on that. Mark Griffin, thanks for the logs, mate. Safe trip home. Thank you, sir. Let's see, all the best. Thanks for the logs. Ciao. Welcome home 76. Interviews, conversations with cute women are always fun. Buy a bar girl a drink if she agrees. 12 minutes or so each. Do a bunch, no problem. That's not my thing. It's not. I'm more walk and talks. I'm quite. I don't speak great Thai. So no. And most Thai girls don't like being interviewed on camera either. There are plenty of vloggers who do that though, and are very successful. More successful than me, so good for them. But I'm more walk and talks, and going to Koh Larn, showing you where different bars are and different restaurants are, and where different soys are, where they're positioned, so people know where to get to a soy if they hear it talked about on a message board or something like that. That's more my bag. Sesiklun. Do you have any vacations planned for 2018? I'm back to work on the boxing until the end of May. Then I'm working in Greece until middle of September. Then hopefully I'll be back here for all of October. So that's pretty much the plan. Maybe getting in a theatre break in London. I really want to go and see Bat Out of Hell, the musical. So if I can get that in, then I will try and get that in. But yeah, mainly planning October for the month here in Pattaya probably, and then January and February of next year I might do a 60-day trip if I can fund it. If I can save the pennies and afford it, I might do some of the islands. I really do want to go up to Chiang Mai. So yeah, so maybe a month here in Pattaya, the second month, and the first month just go travelling about a bit. See what I can see what I can get up to. That would be great if I can do that. So that's the goal. Chiang Mai is boring compared to Pattaya. Too many hippies, says the man. Yeah, I'm not. I've got to say, I'm not a massive fan of twat packers. It's not my ideal Mind you, having said that, if they're listening to me talking about bar girls, that's probably not their bag either. But I don't, not really interested in. Oh yeah, we stayed on our gap year. We stayed on the Khao San Road. It was marvelous. Fuck off. It's the worst place in Thailand, the Khao San Road. So there's a question which nobody's asked yet. What is my least favourite place that I've been to in the whole of Thailand? Without shadow of a doubt, it's the Khao San Road. I can't stand it. I don't like the people. I don't like the atmosphere. I hate it. I try and be positive about Thailand, but I can't be positive about the Khao San Road. It's awful for me. Naked Ape, how are you doing? The mighty Zin is on the stream. Good to see you, sir. Haven't been to Koh Samet. I have been to Koh Samet, yeah, and I liked it. It was good. It was it's an island vibe without being too backpackery. And next time I come here in October, that reminds me, I want to do Koh Chang, and if I can, I want to take Mew, my favourite bar girl, bless her. Well, she's not actually a bar girl, she's the manager of both the Pussy Bars, and I want to take her. She's got this thing about this island called Koh Manork, which you can get to from Rayong. Hello. And it's only got one hotel on it. It's a private island with one hotel, and she really wants to go there, so I plan on taking her there, saving my pennies. Needs to be done. Are the ferries to Koh Lan safe? Seem it. Yeah, well, as safe as any Thai ferry could be, I guess. They're not particularly, didn't seem to be particularly overloaded, and the one I went on wasn't particularly old either. It seemed quite modern, so yeah, it was good. Go and see my mate Andy in Crystal. Go okay. As the owner, I will buy you a drink. Just let him know it's from me. Thank you, Andy Holmes. I might well do that tonight. However, things do close down at midnight. So again, I can't promise anything because I do plan on popping into a Kev's Meat Night for a final fling there. Alan, hi Big Fat Bestie. Hi Alan. I found if there were no Russian or Chinese tourists, Pattaya would be quite empty. Possibly. There was loads of Russians on Nual Beach in Koh Lan, and there's loads of Chinese on the main beaches. So yeah, I've noticed a huge upturn in Chinese. Russians have been here for quite a while. Same really with them. But there is a lot more Chinese than there used to be. Yeah. Koh Samet is 1.5 hours, £200 minibus, even better than Koh Lan. I've been to Koh Samet. I agree with you, and it's a bit bigger too. But yeah, Koh Chang is on the horizon, I think, next, and certainly Koh Manork. It's just easier getting down to Bali High, isn't it, for Koh Lan? It's really easy to get to. The water park, is there a portly weight restriction? Nigel says, yeah, there is, but I was allowed on. They also have a GoPro restriction. I wanted to film me going on more rides than I did, but on some of the rides, quite a few of them, they wouldn't let me on with the GoPro, even though it was strapped to my forehead, which I thought was a little bit mean. But I remember, yeah, they weighed me going down the Aqua Coaster, but it was fine. They let me on, and I'm 14 stone-ish. Somebody else has donated some money. What happened there? God, sorry guys, I'm way behind on these comments, so hello Ninja. How much baht have I got left to spend tonight? About 5k, Mark Williams. So it could be midnight. Somebody's written a load of gobbledygook in Chinese. Power loves Koh Lan. Fix the pick, nice chair. Oh, right. When the UK can we see you do a set? I do have a face for it. I don't DJ in the UK at all. You can see me all around the UK doing boxing events. If you ask me on Facebook, I work for a company called Ultra Events. I do boxing events, MMA events. We'll be doing darts, comedy, and ballroom. We do ballroom events too. It's mainly boxing I do. But if you check my Facebook, I will post weekly where I'm going to be at. So if I happen to be in your area, you can come and see a boxing show. You can meet up with me. and I will link you the tickets. But if you want to find out more about the company I work for, uwcb.co.uk, ultrawhitecollarboxing.co.uk. What I'm more into Pattaya rather than... Why I'm more into Pattaya rather than Phuket? Price, I would think. Phuket's expensive. Alan, what's your name? Tom, Big Fat Bestie. Hi. Right, I'm going to rattle through some of these as quickly as I can because I'm way behind. Sorry for the delay in the comments, guys. Can you make a lot of money vlogging in Pattaya, says Alan. No. It's a short answer to that. I've been here... I'm not allowed to tell you how much I make, it's against the YouTube rules, but what I can tell you and will tell you is that there has never been a day since I've been here this month where I have made over £10 in AdSense, and it's usually less than half of that. So no way is it possible for me, certainly, to live on just the AdSense money. Where's my favourite real massage place in Pattaya? They're much of a muchness. There's any of the shops, the man, presumably traditional massage. Yeah, and they're really cheap. I had a pedicure on the beach the other day, actually, in Jomtien. That was fun. First ever pedicure. Tickled. Good morning, Jason, from a freezing Southampton. Good afternoon from a slightly breezy Pattaya. Why not release a tie-dye Friday every 2 weeks? I might have to do that. Maybe I could do a stream one Friday and a stream or a UK vlog one Friday, and then every other Friday do tie-dye Friday. I'll have to see how many vlogs I can make out of it. There probably won't be one this Friday because I land at 7 o'clock Friday morning. I won't get home until about half past midday. So this will probably be the last video until a week on Friday, I'm afraid. James Wallace, thank you. You're a big fan of my material and I do a fine job. That's very kind of you to say. And that, by the way, comments like that really keep me going doing it, because we do get the troll comments and now troll videos. So yeah, thank you very much. That means a great deal. What's your daily average spend? Plus, is Bangkok airport departure the most depressing place on earth? Yeah, that and Las Vegas, McCarran airport departures. They tie, I think, for me for being very depressing. How much do I spend? It all depends. When I'm here for a month, it's basically I'll pay for my hotels in advance. I'll pay for everything in advance. Once that's all paid for, spending money, I generally spend about 50 quid a day. Some days more than others. If I get ill, then I spend less. If I want to have a blowout day, like with my favourite, a go-go girl who's 3 grand short time, then obviously I spend more. But around about 50 quid a day spending money, not including hotel, blah de blah de blah. Bangkok departure can be quite depressing. You're damn right. James Wallace just joined. Sorry if asked already, but how do you feel about returning home? Gutted. I know you're aware you're going back to the beast from the east. Yeah, I have Sky News on the cable TV channel, so I've been watching that. I'm aware of that. I do have a fleece with me, but I've got to get from Manchester Airport to my hometown in Nottinghamshire, and that's going to be going by train. So I don't know where. There's plenty of chances for disaster on that. Instead of putting channel in hibernation when you return to Light, why don't you do occasional live streams? Good idea, James. Yeah. Thank you. Oh no, you don't. That's a marvellous comment. And remove. Alan, you really enjoy the blog. Thank you. Alan, where's the best place for a roast dinner? That's a good comment. I had a Sunday dinner this Sunday at Witherspoon's, which was good. It was big. It was a really big ass Sunday dinner. So we both enjoyed that, but it wasn't cheap. It was 299 baht. for the dinner. Everywhere, literally every pub does Sunday roasts in Pattaya. Some are better than others. Lots of them do carveries. Robin Hood Tavern do a carvery. Robin's Nest do a carvery. So if you like carveries, do all you can eat stuff, there's 2 options for you. So yeah, there's plenty. I advise just wander past and have a look at the plates of some people eating their Sunday dinner. If it looks good, go in and try it. Big Scouse, how long you Thailand for, mate? 1 more day. I've been here 29, I've got 1 more to go. Go hopping, you sure the messages are snotty, or maybe it was just snot on the mobile screen because you were so sick? Could have been that. Maka69, Mia's a great girl. She's a friend of my girl, both Pechaburi girls. Yeah, Mia's great. She's absolutely awesome. She's a brilliant host. She speaks great English. She's got a great sense of humour. She is fabulous. Absolutely brilliant. Next time I meet a subscriber, you can live stream the interrogation. Yeah, I could. I'm coming over in 2 weeks with my British girlfriend. Is there a lot of couples that go? Do you know what, Alan? Yeah, there's plenty of couples who come to Thailand. I don't know if you're a swinging couple or not. Oh God, you know what? I have done a swingers cruise before around the Caribbean. That's for another live stream. I will definitely live stream that. That was crazy. But yeah, plenty. You'll be surprised the amount of couples you see in go-go bars. So yeah, you won't be on your own there at all. Jerry Ellis, when will you be back in Pattaya? October, sir. October. Michael Shannon loves Opay de Place. I've never stayed there. Jason Cutts says no. Okay. My friend said Amy Moore is available via VIP lady escorts from 8,000 to 17,000 baht. That's all the money, isn't it? 8,000 baht. 200 euros starting price. Wow. Wowzers. Oh, no you don't. Is going to get terminated from the stream. Right, sorry about that. JD's Asia Travel suggested starting on the outside and then work your way back in. Pumpui Falang. Yep, I know JD very, very well. We are in contact plenty of days, and look out for more new stuff from him, because today, I think, is the day that he gets his gimbal. He's messaged me, he's very excited. So he's going to get a gimbal, so look out for nice, smooth, stable videos from JD's Asia Travels. Tim G's advising Alan against bringing his girlfriend out. I don't know their situation. Tim, maybe she's into pay for play. I don't know. I have to tell you, years and years ago, I did take my girlfriend here to Pattaya. It was on the way to a trip to Bali. We had a 3-day stopover in Bangkok, and I took her for 1 night down here to show her around. But that was only for 1 night. I think 1 night was enough. I think we split up after that trip too, actually. Since you're leaving, any chance of a date with Mew? Daniel Dietz. I'm not going out with Mew. She's not my girlfriend. We've never been romantic. I'm afraid. She's lovely. I think we're 2 good friends, and she has a tomboy anyway. So I don't think I've got the right equipment for Mew. Ever tried Cafe Patini? No, I haven't. Tell me more. There are 2 lovely girls in Tin Cup. What time is my flight, crew? It's 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Retox, grade 99 baht breakfast, absolutely. They also have the biggest sports outside screen that I've ever seen at Retox. Best hands-on a go-go. Oh, again, windmill, and probably the closest you'll get to a hands-on a go-go in LK Metro will be Pandora, not to be confused with Pandora Bar on Soy 7. Callum Thompson, where am I? Callum, I'm in Central Festival. I'm at Carl's Jr., but I'm about to terminate the stream because we've hit the hour mark now. So I'm going to razz through these questions as quick as I can. Is Kolan worth going to? Crew 2224. Yes, it really is worth going to. I really love Kolan. Is it really busy? Yes, the main beaches are really busy. So why not go to Tawen or Nual Beach? Dave Minter's trying for 60 to 90 days next year. Good luck and enjoy. Power, my French Canadians, going back next year for January and February too. Cool, I will see you here. How easy is vlogging, mate? You've just got to suck it up and pretend. Here's my one tip for vlogging. You're talking to one person. You're not talking to a group of people. Even though there's 122 people on this stream right now, you're talking. I'm talking to you right now. It's like radio. You're talking to somebody directly. That's the best way to vlog, rather than going, hey everybody, hey guys. Yeah, I know I do the hello you thing, but just talk as if you were talking to somebody in the pub, and if you're like imparting advice, say on Pattaya, just as if you're talking to somebody and telling somebody about it as if they're in the boozer. Jason Owens doing 60 days, December the 28th to February the 26th. That sounds like a fabulous trip to me. Am I in touch with Pumpui Forum? Yes, Scott, I am. Lee Hughes, morning bestie, morning Lee. Not staying for Songkran? No, nowhere near. I don't like Songkran anyway, DJ Rizla. It's my least favourite time of year in Pattaya, and April the 22nd is miles away. So no, I will absolutely get deported for overstaying if I did that. I'm only on my 30-day stamp, which expires tomorrow when I leave. I like Soy 2 or 3 Beach Road for hotels. Did you not find it a bit crazy being above Fever? It was crazy, but loud. The volume was the problem, Lewis. What part of boxing are you involved with? I work for a company, Alan, called Ultra White Collar Boxing. Well, Ultra Events, we do MMA as well, which is white collar, and we raise money for Cancer Research UK. We've raised over £11 million so far, and I'm an MC. I'm the ladies and gentlemen guy. Did you visit Pulse Go-Go? I do. It's one of my favourite Go-Go's. My favourite girl in the whole of Pattaya works in Pulse. Miu has a tomboy girlfriend. Don't I know it? She's lovely as well. Danny, her name is. Atheism shirt, I'm out. Okay, fair enough username. Not found error. You enjoy your church. GoGoHopping.com, you can get a shout out. Thank you for the £2 donation as well. GoGoHopping.com, that's GoGoHopping.com. If you want to check out GoGo Hopping's website, it is on GoGoHopping.com. I presume there's lots of good information on Thailand on there, so check it out. One more time, GoGoHopping.com. Yeah, 4,400 Thai baht a night, Koh It is. It looks great though. It's 100 quid a night though. Yeah, it's expensive for Thailand, but for UK price, it's not that much. Thank you, Power, who loves atheism and my shirt. Let's not have a religious war on here. I don't generally do religion on here, but I think I've made it quite obvious my stance on that. And I don't do politics either, because it's a happy holiday vlog, and it doesn't matter whether you're UK Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrat, whether you are, you know, Democrat or Republican in the US, or whatever your politics are. You can enjoy Pattaya from whether you're far right or far left or anything in between. What's the best place to eat on Sordana? The street food on Sordana is great, Big L. Also, Again, I like Robin's Nest. It's a good all-rounder. It really is. Anthony Hill's going to be there, and he's going to be buying me several beers because it's his birthday in October. Awesome. Thank you. Kerry Hanneman, Ladyboy Shagger. Is that meant for me? I have to start playing games and stream. Dedzio, yeah. Well, do a gaming vlog. Big fat gaming vlog. I like retro gaming. I like the Shining Force series on Sega Genesis Mega Drive. I really like old turn-based role-playing games. Maybe I will. Go Soapy, how much one night? Ron Floyd, hello sir, nice to see you, welcome. I saw something about that, talk about charging a tourist fee for Koh Larn. Well, at the minute there isn't, and at the minute it's the best value. 30 baht each way on the ferry. Really unbelievably good value. Power, are you concerned that your subscribers count will grow much slower while not in Thailand? It does grow much more slowly when I'm not in Thailand, but it is what it is. I've got 5,300 subscribers now. If it grows, it grows. If it shrinks, it shrinks. There's not really a lot I can do about that because I can't move out here. I'd just like to thank every subscriber for subscribing, and thank you for watching my vlogs. Thank you, the man. Nottingham, yeah boy. It's freezing in Nottingham, fab. Thanks. Freezing in Brighton, do I miss home? No, I don't miss home, not one bit. But I am looking forward to going back to work. I do love my job in England. I love my boxing job. DJing in Greece, less so. I've got loads of friends in Greece. Corfu's a beautiful, beautiful island, but my DJing days are very, very numbered. Very. -3, it's not freezing. Best roasters in the Sportsman, says Michael Shannon. Good tip. Indian buffet and Pattaya recommendation. There's plenty of them. Lots of them are the other side of Second Road to where I'm at now, opposite Central Festival. There's a massive long line of Indian food restaurants. I didn't go to Ban Chang this time, no. I didn't go. I was going to, when I got ill, this time I was going to do Nong Nooch and I was going to do the Swiss sheep farm, but didn't get around to it because I just wasn't well enough, I'm afraid. Where was the hottest girl that you saw on this trip? There's an absolute beautiful girl in Queen Club, and still the hottest girl in Pattaya, in my opinion, is a girl, and I won't mention her name, who works in Touch a Go-Go. She is absolutely stunningly beautiful, and Mew is just awesome too in Pussy Beer. You catch a train from Ringway Airport to the train stations in the city. Quick, I've got my thank you, Ian Royal. I've got my advance ticket booked already. So basically, I'm going to go all the way from Ringway to Doncaster, and then change trains, and then I'll hop off at Newark, and then I'll be home. So just 2 trains. Freezing in Sheffield, says user WL2850. Sorry it's cold. Sorry it's cold in the UK, guys. Don't worry, I'll be back in it soon. Michael Pritchard, last day in Pattaya, and it's their first day in Pattaya tomorrow. We will be crossing like ships in the night. Big Gauss, Jim and Wang, we've just had a baby. Congratulations. Well, big Sokus, Jim and Wang. Congratulations to you. Well done. Did you originally get a one-way plane ticket to Thailand? If that's the case, how did you get it? No, return. Got a 30-day return. This time I went with Emirates. I prefer going direct with EVA, but Emirates worked out quite a bit cheaper this time. Have I been to Koh Phi Phi? No, I have not, I'm afraid. Maybe in January, maybe in the January trip next year. That might be on the list. Do you find it's getting more difficult to walk around Barcelona? Yes, I do. I like how you turn the camera away from people walking towards you, very respectful. Yeah, I try to. I don't want to like out anybody for being here. I just want to show people where bars are and where they are situated. So yeah, I'm glad you appreciate that. Thank you. Having a great trip, Misty. Albert, can't chat after work. Love your vlogs. Next time, go out for a beer. Yeah, cool, why not? The thing I hate is leaving. Yes, Michael, I'm not looking forward to that at all. Have I visited Samui much? I've visited Samui no times, Joe. Not at all. Got my beehive bar and so incredible stuff at the moment. So I might do that if I get time. Bastion, I don't know what's going on with that. Svein M. Bordner, reconsider vaccination. Stay safe. Best from Land of Trolls. Norway, Land of Trolls. Great line about that in the Book of Mormon, which is a brilliant musical. I'm not really helping myself telling you that I'm straight and then saying that I really like musicals, but the Book of Mormon is really, really good. Really good. Where am I from? I'm from England, in the middle of England. Hello, Korea. Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you too. That's enough Bastion, I think. Always a depressing day last night in Pattaya. Yeah, what do I do in the UK? Scott, in the UK, I'm a boxing master of ceremonies. I go out around, well, the whole of the UK actually. As far north I've done as Aviemore, Inverness, and as far south as Bournemouth and Plymouth. So, and anything in between. I go put on my tuxedo and announce charity boxing. And then when I'm in Greece, I DJ in a bar. But I'm giving that up after September. I just don't want to do it anymore. Too old. Thumbs up for atheism for the man? Yes. Glenn loves my workmate of mine owns the cave. Love the LK Metro area. Yeah, so do I. And I'm now, having stayed in Fever, I know every single song from the Cave live band's set. November, do that very well. A lot. Dan Bonza, safe trip home. Looking forward to my next trip back. Thank you, so am I. Say hi to Mew and Papa Tony at Pussy Beer Bar, please. I will. The Mighty Zin, the Naked Ape. Get your horse back home, be miserable like the rest of us. I will be very miserable. Lee Hughes, any plans on going to Casada? Well, we still haven't sold the house, so maybe we'll have to pop over there, put it on even more estate agents. So if anybody wants to buy a house with its with a private pool in Casada, Spain, great bar there called the El Pirata, run by Sam Rainbow. She's awesome. Shout to you. Alan knows a guy who runs the UWCB. I'm an ex-pro and promoter from Wigan. Hi, Alan. Nice to meet you. I presume you mean John Leonard. He's the main man from Ultra White Collar Boxing. Or I think the Wigan one is promoted by Andy Sampson. He's the area organizer. So could be either of those two, but both top guys anyway. I should marry you yesterday, but I forgot it. Jan. Okay, Jan's on the stream. He's one of my Patreons. Thank you, Jan. Thank you for your help. 1st of February tomorrow. So if you want to cancel your Patreon, now's the time to do it, because I think they're going to take the money out tomorrow. Terry Tibbs, have a beer on me, bestie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Terry. I will do that. At the minute, I'll have a super nuclear Fanta. That's very, very kind of you, Terry. Thank you, sir. What first attracted you to Pulse nurses' uniforms? It's Touch is the one I like, actually, rather than Pulse. I know they're owned by the same people. Pulse is okay. I don't mind Pulse. I think it's fine, but I prefer Touch. I suppose there's only one God, Sergio Aguero. Please subscribe to Manchester City's League Cup final victory. I'm out of Patreon, but just for March. That's fine, yeah. Don't worry about it. That's fine. There is no obligation whatsoever, ever, to Patreon. It's your money, and obviously it's very much appreciated. Guys who do either send the PayPal link via the PayPal link or via the Patreon, but it's absolutely no reason why you have to continue. Please, anybody who does Patreon to anybody, then you can un-Patreon as you wish at any time. It really isn't a problem. Captain 73, hey bestie, hey captain. Alan says ince. Michael Shannon, thank you for the $2 US. Thank you for the beer. Cheers. Thank you very much indeed. Lewis says, Pluin Place in Soy 2 is worth a look for the next trip. Very well priced and very new modern. Thank you. I am looking for places, new places for my next trip. So that's good. Ian Henderson, do you think Stoke will escape the drop? We have a chance if Xherdan Shaqiri stays fit. I think if he stays fit, maybe. If he gets injured, no chance whatsoever. Conor, when am I thinking about going back? Well, I'm going back tomorrow to the UK, but I'm coming back to Pattaya in October. Richard, how much money would it take per month to live in Thailand and quit the UK? Oh God, if I was going to do it, if I was going to retire here, I would probably buy a condo. I don't know. You're much better off asking one of the vloggers who lives here that question. I don't live here, so I can't give good advice on that. Really sorry. I keep sending me to keep me on for another hour. I've got to go. Richie, you look as though some of the girls have stripped you of some weight, Bessie. Well, thank you very much. I think that was probably the cold, the Aussie flu, rather than the girls. But it was very kind of you to say. Dwayne Midson, how am I? I'm well, thank you. How are you, sir? Lewis, we need to have a Chang one day. I drink Tiger Light, but I'll have a Tiger Light. You can have a Chang. Alan Wilson agrees that Songkran is no fun. He's arriving on Monday for 4 weeks. Enjoy your trip. James Wallace, Mr. Bestie, may I ask how many years young you are? Yeah, I just turned 44 on this trip. I'm 44 years old. I believe I can fly, I believe I can touch the sky, but I got shot down by the FBI. Thanks, Maddie. Michael Pritchard, hey BFB from Khao San Road, Bangkok. Hi Michael. I normally stay Lower Sukhumvit when I'm in Bangkok. I have a good time on the Khao San. What's been the highlights of this trip? Loads of highlights, Simon. Hua Hin was really good. My party was really good. Having my best mate come out here for 9 days was really good. Enabled me to play tour guide as it was his first time in Thailand. It's always good to see people's reaction when they come to Pattaya for the first time. It's great. I love your work, but next time you're down, we take one together. Okay, Jan. Cheers. Oh my word. Ron Floyd, thank you very much for the $5 US donation. I'm going to do these live streams more often. I get much more out of this than I do out of AdSense. Have a drink on the flight back. Travel safe. Thank you, Ron. I will do just that. Fortunately, I'm on Emirates, so the drinks are free on the flight back. But what I will do is I will need a stiff drink when I actually get back to my freezing cold village. So thank you. You're buying me my first drink back in my local pub. What am I going to do till May without your videos to keep me occupied? Thanks for the vlog. Gareth, there'll be some videos. There'll be some videos every Friday for a little bit. Tie Day Friday will return. Not this Friday because I'll be travelling. But the following Friday, probably for the next 10, I will probably have videos coming up till probably about May. Then we're going to struggle, but we'll see. Do you think the bar lifestyle in Pattaya is dying for tourists? I mean, bar closures, new laws, etc. Peroginstein 3D, good name. No, I've not really noticed any difference. The only difference I've noticed is more Chinese. The difference I've noticed over many years is Soi 7, and this is just my opinion, Soi 7 and 8 is quieter, there's more hotels going up, there's less bars in Soi 7 and 8, and a lot of that bar scene has shifted to Soi LK Metro and Soi Buakhao. Bearing in mind when Soi 7 and 8 were in their heyday, there really wasn't any Soi LK Metro, and Soi Buakhao there wasn't a lot going on down there, so it's moved back certainly, which is I think what they're trying to do. They're trying to gentrify Beach Road and move all the bar action backwards again. But yeah, I think it's LK Metro is thriving. It really is. you'll never get a seat in the Billabong bar. It's just packed, heaving. Chris B says hello. I'm Alan. I'm taking £150 a day for me and the missus. Is this enough? Yes. Is the answer to that? Yes. It certainly is. It's red and white and having a name that begins with S that dooms a football team to mediocrity. Is that Stoke, Southampton, Sunderland? All three, maybe. Did I take my mate in the windmill? I did, the Eyes of Owen. I did take my best mate into the windmill. I'm still here. What did you miss? I have to go over that. I've got to go. It's an hour and 20 minutes. They're gonna be kicking me out of this of Coles Junior soon. Are the YouTube videos where you can see where we can see you announcing fights and how to find them? Yeah. Just YouTube search Big Fat Bestie Boxing. There's a couple videos. There's one where I do the weigh-ins, which isn't such a good vlog, but then there's one, it's called The Secret Diary of a Boxing MC. It's on this channel. So sure, yeah, that's you see me doing 2 gigs there. The second one's in Burton, and I think the first gig is a big one actually at the Roundhouse in Derby. So yeah, it's quite an old one. It's filmed on the GoPro rather than the Canon, but yeah, you'll see me doing a bit of announcing on that one. So yeah, if you want to see me announce the boxing, this channel, just have a search Big Fat Bestie, The Secret Diary of a Boxing MC. In Henderson, why do you support Stoke? Are you from Stoke originally? My dad's side of the family are all from Stoke-on-Trent. The girls all supported Port Vale, and my dad and my late uncle both supported Stoke. So I've been pretty much Stoke through and through. My brother supports Nottingham Forest. No, I've always supported Stoke City. Go to Simon's Bar for a drink. It's not Simon's Bar anymore, is it? It's that's Mods and Rockers, isn't it? We've booked a few days on Costa Met. Do you recommend it? Yeah, I sure do. I absolutely do recommend a few days on. Yeah, I've been to Costa Met and it's fine. It's nice. It's island life, so it's a complete change from Pattaya. So I wholeheartedly recommend that. Have I ever announced any MMA fights? Yeah, we do Ultra MMA, which again is white collar MMA. I announced one of those. I only actually done one. That was in Scunthorpe. Yeah, it was great actually. Really enjoyed that. Massive congratulations, Titastic. He has just reached 1,000 subscribers. So awesome job. Well done, Titastic. Fantastic and well deserved, sir. Love your work. And that's a huge milestone, so I'm absolutely thrilled for you. Well done. You're a good bloke, BFB, that's why we love you. Thank you, Naked Ape. Very kind. Most famous boxer I've met, that would probably be, well, 2 actually. One I've met at work, occasionally, not with Ultra White Collar, but with other shows that I've done. You'll have a ex-pro referee. And I've had shows where I've emceed where the ref is Robin Reed, the former world champion. He's a nice guy, as is Crawford Ashley. I've worked on a show where he's been at. Most famous boxer that I've ever met was actually in Las Vegas, where I had ringside tickets for a world title fight. Not a big one though. It was Castillo versus Casamayor, and Lennox Lewis was there. Didn't get to meet him, but I did shake hands with Roberto Duran. So that was pretty cool, very cool, in fact. So yeah, that was at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada. Roberto Duran, I think he's got to be my most famous. Why do you choose to go in October each year to fit in with, yeah, exactly that, K-State Vox, to fit in with work. So how it works with my work as a boxing MC is we have seasons, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, depending on how big the city is and how big the demand is. And normally October is the break between season 3 and season 4. So season 4 is really hectic. It's the busiest one because it encompasses all the fights coming up to Christmas. So ooh, it's getting windy. It's my time to end the stream. But yeah, so they're really, really busy, and the pre-Christmas shows are just awesome. Really, really love doing those. So we have the midwinter break, which is January, February, and normally it's going to restart, I think, 16th or 17th of March. That's why I'm chosen to have the trip at this time. But October is usually a break month, so that's when I can get. And also, I get back from Greece mid to late September, having done 95 days in a row. So after 95 days of DJing, I really want a holiday. So that it just fits really, really well. Am I ever going to visit the Philippines? Yeah, possibly. I'd love to do a tour of Southeast Asia. I'd love to visit Laos, Cambodia, Philippines, all that. Yeah, possibly. Jason Cuss met Sugar Ray Leonard. That's pretty good, isn't it? Canary Wharf book signing. He was a superb boxer. Alan doesn't like Robin Reed. I think he loves himself too much. He has ref a few of my own license fights. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I only met him once. I got on pretty well with him. Each their own, I guess. And don't forget Vietnam. Good point. Thank you very much, guys. It's time for me to disappear. Thank you for everybody who donated on this stream. Do you know what? I didn't even ask for it. Unbelievable. So thank you. Soy 7 Beer Garden, Sukhumvit. Yes. Brian Jackson. Agree. That's a good place to go in Bangkok. Very much so. So I've almost made it to an hour and a half. So you've had a bit of a bumper live stream. Thank you for watching it. I will be back, possibly on a live stream again, maybe this time next week, and then the Tie-Day Fridays will return a week on Friday. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and vlog off.